When exactly is the value of this product equal to an integer? Note it's going to be different lengths depending on what n is. Okay, the key here is not to start multiplying out or anything, but to add the fractions inside. 1 plus a half is actually 3 halves, or 3 over 2. 1 plus a third is then 4 over 3. And what we're going to find is that each number goes up by 1 every time until we get to the final one. So that's n over n plus 1 over n. That's actually n plus 1 over n. And the one prior to that would be n over n minus 1. That is actually our product, just written a little bit more simply. And now the cancelling begins. We can just cancel out the 3s. We'll times them by 3 and divide them by 3. The 4s, the 5 would cancel with the next term. The n's cancel, and the n minus 1 would cancel with the previous term. This cancels out really nicely to just n plus 1 over 2. So if n was an even number, then actually we'd get an odd divided by an even. It wouldn't be an integer. But if n is an odd number, we'll get an even number at the top, which is divisible by 2. So it's going to be always, it's not going to always be true, okay? Because if n is even, it's not going to happen. But it's sometimes going to be true, and it's going to be when n is odd. It's not only going to be when n is a multiple of 3. Actually, it's not going to be when n is 6, for example. But it's going to be multiples of 3 that are odd, but also other odd multiples, like odd multiples of 5 and so on.